Good afternoon from the RHR studio here in New York. This is Ray W2RE. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. We're here in the RHR bunker, here in the studio. Gonna operate a little HF here on 20 meters. We'll check out propagation. Looks like we had a solar storm, looked like an F1. And the A index is 11 and the K is 3. So propagation may not be the best, but we'll check it out anyway. See how the bands sound. I got the Flex portal opened here on the web browser. I'm connected to the web browser. And I'm connected to the Jonesport station on the coast of Maine, about 1 hour north of Bar Harbor, Maine. Jonesport sits about 40 air miles from our Eastport in Lebec, QTH. It's well equipped. We're going to be running a Flex 6600 in this video and running 1 kilowatt of power, an expert amplifier. I'm physically located here at my home QTH in New York, known as the RHR bunker. I'm about 60 miles north of New York City. And my name is Ray. My call sign is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. I'm going to get the chat window open here. Let me get that open. I haven't checked into that yet. So if anybody's checked in, I missed your chats. So say hello again. I may have missed it. So I'll put your name and call sign in, and I'll try to recognize you while I'm operating. And let's see if we can stir up the bands here. Hey, Phil, nice to see you. N7PSR. Hey, Sam. Good to see you in here. Golf Zero Papa Alpha Whiskey's the last one I've seen in here. I see Derek coming in from YouTube. So there you go, the first three check-ins. Facebook, Twitch TV, YouTube. Okay, very good. Jim Pole. Be very careful, Connor. Taking down towers are very dangerous. Be very, very careful. I try to tell these young kids, you know, tower work is dangerous. You shouldn't be doing it if you don't have years' experience. Good afternoon, Mark. 9 Hotel 1 Golf Papa. Good to see you in here. Hope everything's out there is good in Malta. Good morning, Ian. Mike Whiskey 3, Whiskey United November. We got Bill, Kilo 1, Whiskey Lima Papa. We got Dave Jackson. Good quality person. Derek Smith. Yeah, very good, Derek, on YouTube. And Connor's a young kid. I think he's, what are you, 18, Connor? You're going to take down a tower? Be careful. Make sure you're strapped in. Taking down a tower is a lot more dangerous than putting one up. Because you just don't know. You just don't know what you're taking down. Could be completely rusted on the inside. Hey, Paul. 2 Echo 0, FRO. Good to see you in here. Okay, I'm going to put my headset on. I'm going to turn up the volume and see what's going on. Hey, John. Good to see you. Okay, turn the volume up. Please, by the way, please share the stream with your friends. As long as I have an audience, I'll keep on doing this. And I got an email from, I see Ian's in here. Ian McMahon, Whiskey 3, Whiskey United November. He said one of his friends there in the UK watched the live stream here recently and got his license. So at least we have an influence, a little bit. Somebody actually got their license by watching us. That's great. But that ain't the first time I've heard that. These live videos really instrumental for a lot of people. They get to see how ham radio works. We get to operate big stations. It's all fun. Again, I'm operating remote. I'm physically sitting in New York, 60 miles north of New York City. And the transmitter is in the state of Maine, in Jonesport, Maine. So before I get started, let me just share this to a few of my friends, and let's get this show on the road here. I'm going to share this to, where am I going to share this to? I don't want to share it to my personal page. I want to share this video. I want to share this to a bunch of groups here. So let's do this. Let's send it to the Remote Ham Radio private group. There is a Remote Ham Radio private group. If you guys want to join that, you're more than welcome. You just have to get approved. I'm going to send this over to the Flex group. I'm going to send this over to Ham Radio 2.0. I'm going to send this over to the Ham Radio live streaming. Who else can we send this over to? Who else can we... If you know any really good groups to share this video, please do it. If you belong to a radio club, local radio club, share the video to that radio club as well. So I just shared it to a few groups. Maybe we'll get the views up to over 100 at between the multiple groups and the multiple streaming. All right, let's turn the volume up. I think I have a hole here. I'm looking, I'm on 14198. Little QRM to the side here. I'm going to go down a little bit here. Maybe 195 is good. I'll ask if the frequencies in use. That's the proper way to do it. I'm going to be running 1 kilowatt. Eric, how you doing? Is the frequency in use? We got John in here, Mike 6 Lima, India, Japan. We got Eric KG4ER, good to see you. John Wolcott, Kilo Bravo 6 Oscar Mr. Oscar. We got Echo Alpha 9, Hotel Alpha, hey Mohammed. Golf 7 Victor Echo Oscar, good to see you. Delta Juliet 4 Blue Ocean. Wolfgang, good to see you. Chris, N2 Fox, Whiskey Fox Kilo. Thanks for sharing the Facebook, Derek. Appreciate it. Golf 3 Echo Japan Papa from Pennsylvania. All right, here we go. Is this frequency in use? I'm hoping the band's going to be open. We got a solo start here. CQ 20 meters. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. QRZ.
Oscar November 4 Juliet Echo Sierra.
Okay, Oscar Hotel 4 Juliet Echo Sugar. Nice signal from Finland. You're 59. Over.
Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo Oscar November 4 Juliet Echo Sierra. The name on this site is Juliet Echo Sierra Sierra. I'm located in Belgium, Flanders West, Popperingen. Your signal here is 5 and 9, right?
Okay, very good, Jess. Thanks for the 5 and 9. You're also 59. Beautiful copy. We had a solar flare here, and I wasn't sure how the bands are going to be, but you're sounding great. I'm running 1 kilowatt and 5 over 5 over 5 from the state of Maine. QSL?
QSL, Ray. Here I'm using the Yesu Foxtrot Tango 991 Alpha with Android antenna on 35 meters above the ground. Ray?
Okay, very good, Jess. Well, thanks for calling in. Great to hear you out of Finland. You have yourself a great day. Oscar Hotel 4, Japan Echo Sugar, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye. Oscar November 7, Hotel X-Ray. Good to hear you out of Belgium. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee in the state of Maine. Go ahead. Hey, Lee. Rock, Tanner,
okay, Ray. Well, many thanks for this nice contact. With my 100 whiskey on my hex beam and already got you. Your signal 59 plus 10 dBs, and my name is Alan Alpha Lima Alpha India November Ray QSO.
Okay, very good, Eileen. Very good. Great to see you. What's your antenna? How much power you're running?
Well, the antenna for the moment is on 10 meter height. It's a hex beam made in England, QSL.
Roger on a hex beam. It's working fantastic for you. You're 59 plus, 59 plus. I'm in Jonesport, Maine, sitting on the Atlantic Ocean. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Well, very nice signal. Unbelievable. The radio that I'm working with for the moment is the very old Yeezy Fox Tango 901 Mike Delta. It's about, I think it's from the year of 79, and I'm running it with only 100 whiskey out of the radio, QSL.
Roger. Working fantastic. Really fantastic. And you're sounding great. I'm running a Flex 6600 remote, and I'm running 1 kilowatt of power, and I'm in Jonesport, Maine on the Atlantic Ocean. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Well, you're doing a fantastic job with your 1KW, of course. And I am running here only 100 whiskey out of the very old radio. Okay, Ray, well, I'm gonna put you on the cluster in a second. We worked before last time in 2017, almost 3 years ago, Roger?
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, good to get you in a log again. If we're speaking again, that's a good thing, right? We're still kicking above 6 feet above the ground. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. 73, take care, my friend, from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Yes, okay, Ray. Well, many thanks for the nice contact. I did put you on the cluster, so I wish you a very good week and a good evening from Belgium. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo from Oscar November 7, Honolulu X-Ray. Bye-bye, Ray.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for calling in. 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Echo
2 Echo 0, Echo Delta Fox Mobile, 59.
Many thanks, Ray. Nice to hear you this afternoon. The name is Terry Tango Echo Double Radio Yankee. I'm transmitting from a very small part of Holland. Papa Alpha, stroke 2 Echo 0, Echo Delta Fox Mobile. A very close location to the Belgian border and also close to the German border. Really small part of Holland. It's only about 10 miles across. Ray, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good. Do I have the call sign correct? Is that Papa Alpha stroke 2 Echo 0 Echo Delta Fox? Is that correct? Terry, go ahead.
Yeah, it is correct, Ray. It is correct. I use ordinarily 2E0s are not allowed to transmit abroad, but there's a document you can use which is called the ECC document, and you must seek permission to transmit as a novice license holder, but it is possible. Took me 2 years to find the loophole, Ray. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, it's certainly working. You're very loud. You're sounding fantastic from the mobile. There in Holland, and with your United Kingdom license. Okay, very good. Well, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Got a lot of people calling. Safe driving. Be well. Be safe. Papa Alpha stroke 2 Echo 0 Echo Delta Fox stroke Mobile Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Bye bye.
Okay, Ray. Many thanks. Very strong. 73. Good luck. Catch you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Thanks for calling in. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo QRZ 20.
Echo America 1 Papa Tango. Echo America 3 Papa Tango. Sugar.
Okay, Echo Alpha 3 Papa Tango. Alpha Echo 3 Papa Tango. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9. Over.
Okay, Roger. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Spain.
Echo America 3 Papa Tango. Nice to meet you again. I copy also 59 today, QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good. 59. What is your power and what is your antenna, my friend? Go ahead. And what your name?
Okay, yes, the handle is Jordi. I shop about 500 watt output and my antenna is the optimum about 3 elements in this band, QSL.
Okay, QSL. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5. They're stacked monobanders running 1 kilowatt. The top antenna is 175, the middle antenna 123, and the bottom antenna 71. All beaming your direction, operating remote. QSL?
Roger, Roger. Congratulations. I look your check at your antennas in the QRZ.com. Congratulations because are very, very beautiful. All the best, and I like a copy all the time. So bye-bye from Barcelona.
Okay, bye-bye. 73. Thanks for calling in. QRZ.
Peter 8 kilowatt.
Papa Delta 1, Bravo Hotel Zulu. Papa Delta 1, Bravo Hotel Zulu.
Okay, Papa Delta 1, Bravo Hotel Zulu, 5 and 9.
Yeah, very good evening, Ray, from Papa Delta 1, Bravo Hotel Zulu. Name is Richard over here, testing a little bit the audio, so hopefully everything is okay. Antenna over this end is Moxon antenna, Raymond Moxon, and the power output at the moment 100 whiskies. Your report, Raymond, 20, 30 dB over 9, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Richard. Good to see that. I think propagation is not very good. We had solar storm, so I'm looking at the A in the K index. A little bit on the high side. Very good. I think you said the name is Richard. The audio sounds fine. I'm running a Flex 6600 remote, sitting in New York. The transmitter's in Maine. Go ahead.
Yeah, great copy, solid copy, Raymond. A solid copy of 20, 30 dB over 9, so that's no problem for your side, but with your antenna park it must be okay, i.e. So, okay, yeah, WX of working conditions, Fox Tango Delta X-ray, 3000 barefoot power, Raymond, barefoot power 100, and the microphone 781 by Hal. I'll let you go, a lot of stations calling, Raymond. See you later. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. All the best. Have a nice evening and enjoy the DX. 73 is my good friend from PD1BH at Richard. Over.
Okay, Richard. Thank you very much for calling in. 73. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Sugar Peter 8 kilowatt.
DL6.
Sugar Papa 8 kilo, 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Thank you, Richie. I am Colonel Kilo Oscar Radio November Echo Lima, and the soul is part of Poland, running about 1 kind of and the 2 element full Sasaki, about 30 meters off the ground, beaming to USA. Richie, back to you.
Okay, very good. Sugar Peter 8 kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. The name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5. I'm running 1 kilowatt from the state of Maine. QSL?
Okay, is 5 over 5 over is now?
Yes, Roger, Roger. 5 over 5 over 5. 175 feet over 123 over 71. Go ahead.
Give me two position, 1, 2, 3, and level position antenna.
Okay, right now this is all three positions. Stand by. These are the bottom two antennas, bottom 2 antennas. Stand by.
Roger.
Okay, this is just the bottom antenna, bottom antenna, bottom antenna, bottom antenna, bottom antenna. Stand by.
Roger.
This is the middle antenna, middle antenna, middle antenna, middle antenna, middle antenna.
It's about 10 dB over.
Okay, and now this is the top antenna, top antenna, top antenna, top antenna.
Beautiful, is okay. Better signal.
Okay, and now I have all three antennas together. Go ahead.
Okay, right. Thank you very much for your contact. Many people calling to you. 7-3 and see you later. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Sugar Papa 8 kilowatt.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for calling in. 73. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, a remote station, QRZ.
Delta Lima 6 Lima Whiskey.
Delta Lima 6 Lima Whiskey, 59 plus 20, booming.
Also 20 over with all 3 antennas. Yeah, the bottom is a little bit less, so it's 59 plus 8, so a little bit more QSB solo on the bottom antenna, and solo 1 in the middle, so it's 10 over, 10, 12 over, the another one 2, and all 3 together 59 plus 20 over here too. Outstanding signal, Raymond. W2 Romeo Echo, DL6 long wire.
Yeah, very good. Delta Lima 6 long wire from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Very good. These are long boom M-square monobanders. And they're sitting on the coast of Maine. The 2 bottom ones are fixed on Europe. The top one I can rotate with a prop pitch motor. and I'm right on the ocean, literally less than 1,500 feet from the saltwater sea, and I have a river, a saltwater river that surrounds the property from the ocean. So we're literally sitting on salt water. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're a lucky guy. So we're in the countryside here, 33 kilometers south of Bremen, at a little station, the 7300. Driven on a homebrew amp with a Golf Sugar 35B inside. A little legal output here, 700 watts. Into a 3-element stepper on a 4-section crank-up tower. There's an 80 feet tower, so 24 meters. It's not actually on top in the moment, so the antenna is around 17 meters above ground in the moment. We had a little bit high wind in the morning. I was pushing the tower a little bit downstairs, Raymond. It doesn't matter, so you're booming in here on my little 3-element stepper. The Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo DL6LW. So yeah, most time I work here in the contest, I maybe not. So yeah, the most of the time. So when I hit you away, give you your point in the contest. Over.
Yeah, very good, very good. Give me the name again. I missed the name.
My name is Herman, Raymond. Herman, Hotel Echo Radio Mexico America November. We actually now are for 3 months here in northern Germany. Before we was in the middle, so we move from countryside to countryside, high. So we first was in the middle of Germany, high on the mountains. Now we are downstairs here, so by a little farmhouse. With a lot of property. So you can build more antennas, I'm good older. W2 Romeo Echo DL6LW, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Herman. Fantastic. Good stuff. You're sounding fantastic, and appreciate working in the contest. I only operate a few contests a year. I'm not one of those guys that operate a contest every weekend. So we get on a couple times, maybe 4 or 6 contests a year. And we like the big ones, CQ Worldwide, ARRLDX, and WPX contest. And we always, Herman, we always operate remote. I am physically sitting in New York at the moment, and the transmitter is in the state of Maine. I'm about 500 driving miles from the transmitter site. I'm retired, Herman. I worked for Pepsi Cola for 30 years. I worked in the Teamsters. I was the union shop steward just north of New York City, Mount Vernon, New York. And when I retired after 30 years, I started to, I always had a tower business, but I continued my tower business. And now we're just doing tower work and collecting the pension. So we just had our first grandchild was born back in December. Just having a lot of fun. I get on here, I play a little radio, I live stream, I get people interested in ham radio, and we just have fun. This is what ham radio is all about. And you work us in a contest, that's fantastic. We will be multi, or at least we're going to try multi, remote only. And we don't have to worry about social distancing. We don't have to worry about COVID-19 because all the operators are probably worrying about the 6 feet separation. We may be 600 miles separation, so no problem. Sounding great, Herman. Incredible signal. 20 over. Beautiful audio. Delta Lima 6. Lima Whiskey. They're in Germany. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you. Over.
Okie doke, Raymond. W2 Romeo Echo. DL6LW. Back.
Doesn't he?
Yeah, we make the same here. So stay safe at home. We're only doing shopping sometimes, so we're also retired. And the most of the time, so we're not to make a holiday in the moment. So we'll stay safe at home or on our own property. So only that you go shopping. So we're going to go shopping when they make the big offer. So when all the fellas go shopping, so we go there really early in the morning or really late in the evening. So when the shopping mall is a little
Hey, Luke.
not so frequented, so Most of the fellows not standing up early. Raymond, yeah, nice on the remote. Sorry, a friend of mine also have a remote station, so he had not the possibility at home or build antennas, and so he had on his family and location that is also around 300 miles away, so from there, so work over the internet. There we already have now also the possibility to make a remote station opening here, so yeah, the last part of our fault was rotator, so that turned the antenna around, so the 7300 is really easily also for remote. So we not do that in a moment, so we actually stay safe at home here. Yeah, when have time or the possibility have to, so make a remote station really quick and easily open here. So yeah, for some fellows it's really easy. Yeah, I can tell you here in the countryside, so the next house is around 350 meters away, so you have less noise floor. Not that high noise floor that most of the people have in the downtown in the city, and I have a townhouse and I have a 10 over 9 noise floor on it. And that is incredible. So here the noise floor goes below 1 here, and yeah, that makes really funny. And they can also hear the weak stations, Raymond. It doesn't matter. So that is when you live a little bit in the countryside. So that makes a lot of fun for sure. Okay, Doug, I'll hold you. So there was a lot of station calling you, Raymond. And I'm giving you the possibility to work some more so you make an outstanding signal here into Europe. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, DL6 long wire, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Herman, fantastic. And what a pleasure to work here. What an incredible signal, great audio. I mean, literally armchair copy here in Maine. And operating, as you know, with the station remote. The only time, Herman, I physically sit in front of a radio is when I'm on a de-expedition. The last time I was in front of a radio was I went to St. Bart's. I went to St. Bart's back in February before the coronavirus started. I was down in the Caribbean in St. Bart's, and I actually sat in front of the radio for a number of hours. It felt kind of weird, sitting in front of the radio when I now just sit in front of the computer. All I'm doing right now, Herman, is I have my microphone. My Heil microphone is connected just to the back of the PC here, which is a Mac computer, and I connect to a web page. Which connects me to the station, and I have all the controls. When I was just doing the antenna test with the station there in Poland, with the upper, lower, middle, I was doing that all remote by just clicking the mouse on the each antenna position. So we got it down, working perfect, and we will be using our own proprietary software that we built that we can operate the multi. Everybody in the contest that's going to be participating with us will have the same logger. So we don't even have to merge the loggers. It's all in the cloud. And this is really starting to be a beautiful thing for us when we're operating remote. And we're really enjoying it very, very much. I'm enjoying ham radio more now, Herman, than I enjoyed it years ago, because I have my ham radio station with me at all times. If I'm traveling and I'm going away, I just bring my laptop. If I need to go to the bathroom, well, I just bring my iPhone. So I'm never away from the radio. The radio's with me at all times. Remote is nothing but a long microphone cord. RF to RF, it's regardless of how you get to it, it's still RF to RF. All right, Herman, pleasure's all mine. Fantastic QSO. I'll let you wrap it up. Delta Lima 6, long wire, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you for the final. Over.
Roger, Raymond. Yeah, that's funny when you can do that. So yeah, for sure. So only when you need the internet connection. So that goes better and better here in Europe too. So when they see for a couple of years, so we had a really low connection to the internet, so what impossible. Make open a remote station, or now it's really easy. You can make it with your handheld. over the net, so that with your cell phone over there without any problem, so that works also. Yeah, it's amazing for sure, Raymond. By the way, on the contest, you're working nearly on all bands, so when I looked, so that's a couple of years ago. So in the last 2 years, I was not so active, or so. We'll work on all bands on 80, 40, 15, 10, 20, so all contest bands I have you on the lock. Okay, Raymond. So 73 then. It was nice to meet you again. So after a little bit longer time, so it was 2 years on the road. I was in a motorhome, so I was traveling around here in Europe, and now we're back at home here, so making Newcastle. So my home is my castle. Hi, Raymond. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, and yeah, quite right on the right time. So before the virus comes around. So yeah, we're in big trouble maybe when you make that later. So I have a really nice timing on that. Hi. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo DL6 so long wire. See you on the band. 73 Raymond.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, and look forward to working you in CQ Worldwide. We'll be multi, and we're going to have some young kids, some young lads operating with us. If they can stay up 48 hours, they seem to get tired. These young kids, they can't seem to operate 48 hours. They need a little sleep, a little beauty sleep. See you later, 73. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Ciel, Bravo 9.
Okay, the YL station, I think it's Sugar Papa 7. Is that correct?
Sierra Papa 7, Papa Tango Mike. Very good evening. Your report is 5 and 9 plus. My name is Susan. QTH is Pala. QSL?
Yeah, hi Susan. You're sounding really great. Wow, what a signal. You're 59++. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm in Jonesport, Maine. Right on the Atlantic Ocean, and great to hear you this morning. You must have a big antenna system. Sugar Papa 7, Papa Tango Mike, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Sierra Papa 7, Papa Tango Mike.
Ciel, Bravo 9.
My antenna is 4 elements cubical quad. And 500 watts power. I'm running from the club station. I'm 70 years old. QSL?
Okay, very good. And you're sounding great from the club station. It's working really, really well for you. And you have beautiful signal and audio. Well, congratulations. Thanks for calling in. Really appreciate the contact. And I wish you best wishes. Sugar Papa 7, Papa Tango Mike, 7388 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Ciel, Bravo 9. Ciel, Bravo Yankee.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Susan. Thank you very much. Hey, Luke, Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Bravo Yankee, 59+. Go ahead.
Yes, QSL, hello, Ray, thank you. You report in 59++, 5920 dB. In a station club, my personal call. Antenna stepper 3 element, in 1 kilowatt and beaming you direction, Ray. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, HB9, HBY, back to you.
Okay, very good, Luke. Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Bravo Yankee. Good to see you in here, Luke. And good to see you live streaming. Really like to watch your videos. Hope everything's well with you. You're 5'9 plus 10, 59 plus 10, sometime peaking 15 over. QSL?
Yes, QSL, yeah, thank you.
15 over.
Thank you for contact, yes, thank you for 59 plus 10 dB. Thank you for contact and good weekend, Ray. And best 73 and good pile up. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Oscar November 3, Victor Sugar, long time no talk, 59+, over.
Yeah, somebody came in, somebody else. The Zulu, stand by, please. Station Zulu, just a second. Okay, Ray, long time no hear you. But you never been on the radio the last couple months, so I was waiting. I think you came back in October, but it's almost October. 10 dBs over 9, Ray, like always, Roger.
Yeah, Renee, very good, Renee. Renee. How do I pronounce that? How do I pronounce your name? Is it Renee or Renee? Go ahead.
Renee. But some people are doing two echoes after the R. Radio,
Renee.
echo, November, echo. No, after the N, after the November. They do two echoes, but that is wrong for me because I'm not a YL. The YLs, they have two echo. Radio, echo, November, echo, echo. This is a YL's name. But my name is Radio Echo November Echo. That's a human. That's a man's name, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. I'd probably never be able to pronounce anyway. Renee, very good. Well, you're sounding great. Good to hear you for the first time in a while. I got back on the air last week. I was off the air for quite a while. I was off for about 3 months. And we finally got back on the air. As the cooler weather comes around, I wake up in the morning, a nice little chill in the air, and I grab my cup of coffee. I come down here into the shack, and then I operate a little bit. But this morning, propagations were terrible. We had solar storm last night. The K index was 5. Signals were very weak coming out of Europe. So I didn't operate this morning, so now that's why I'm operating here this afternoon. Yesterday I was down in Long Island, New York. Actually, 2 days in a row, I was in Long Island, New York. I had to replace some cables. I replaced cables on a 72-foot crank-up tower, a U.S. Crank-up tower. And it took 2 days because it's a very difficult job to replace all those cables with the tower standing up. So that's what I've been doing. I've been pretty busy, trying to stay a little bit busy during coronavirus, and having some fun here getting back on the radio. You're sounding great. Good to hear you. 20 over on the peaks, typically 5 and 9, steady signal. I'm now operating Flex Radio, Flex 6600, running 1 kilowatt. Oscar November 3, Victor Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Thank you, Ray. Fine business. Thanks a lot for all the information. Yeah, I was waiting for that you came back on frequency, but the most of the time I'm a little bit later. Now we got 1900 hours and 21 minutes. It's 21 minutes past 7 o'clock Zulu time.
That's the tower I worked
on. But the most of the time I'm a little bit later on frequency, around 9:30, around 21 hours 30. I'm on frequency because at that time, the last weeks, propagation is a lot of better from stateside to Belgium, and also very strong South American stations and Central America stations. During the daytime, there's always propagation from Asia, and also around 6 o'clock at the evening local time, it's the propagation from South Africa. It's not so bad like they think. So, but I'm satisfied with my 7-element Yagi, and I pushed up a little bit my higher gold line microphone. On my ICOM 7300, I have a little bit more treble on it. Somebody in Germany told me you have to use a little bit more high tones. That must be a little bit better if you go for the X-ray, Roger.
I love the way your audio sounds right now. It sounds great. I'm getting used to the Flex Radio here. I find the receive audio from my ears. From my ears, it's so much easier on my ears operating the Flex Radio on receive than from all the years operating the K3. I like the K3 very much, very good radio, but for long periods of time on sideband, the audio was very high pitched for me, and I try every possible setting to get that radio to work. and I could never get the sound to be nice. But here on the Flex Radio, it reminds me of the old Yaesu 1000 MP I used to have, where I loved to receive audio. And here, very much the same on the Flex Radio. So your audio's coming through. Beautiful. Beautiful. It sounds like broadcast type audio. Sounding great. Well, I'm glad you're back on the air. Glad to get a hold of you. Hope everything's well. And we'll keep in touch over the winter. As many stations are here calling, so I don't want to hold it too much. Work a few more guys before I go QRT and get some lunch. Oscar November 3, Victor Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you.
Yeah, Curacao, Ray. Thank you very much. Ray, there was a Zulu station. I'm going to check if you're still on frequency. I think
Oscar November 1, Alpha Juliet.
51, let me see, Sugar 51, Zulu something. He's a quite good friend of mine. I didn't hear him a long time. I think it is Voiko or something.
Everybody's
He'd like to get in contact with you. I did hear him calling a few times. I will check if he's still on frequency. I think his name is Voiko, if I'm not mistaken. Zulu, are you still on frequency? The Sugar 51, Zulu, are you still on frequency? No. I think he disappeared. But no problem. Okay. Ray, thanks a lot for the contact. I will let you go now. I think there are a bunch of stations, Western Europe or maybe other parts of the world, to try to get in contact with you. 73s, all the best regards to you and the family. And one question: how is the XWL doing, Curacao?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's doing better. Back, as you probably know, back in March, she got the coronavirus, and being, as a nurse, she got the virus from the patients, or from a patient, and she got sick from the coronavirus. Was out of work for 2 weeks, but went back to work. She say everything was fine. The only thing that was strange was that she lost the sense of smell and taste, which seemed to be one of the symptoms. But now she's having problems. She's actually going to the doctor today. She's been having heart palpitations. And we think, we won't know for sure, but we think maybe it has something to do with the coronavirus. So we don't know. Nobody knows what the long-term effects are from this coronavirus. So, it could be a number of things why she has the heart palpitation. So we won't find out. Maybe they won't find out at all. Maybe it'll go away. But she never had this problem before. So she had EKG done the other day, and now she's going to the doctor for a follow-up. But she's at work right now. Everything's okay, other than these heart palpitations that she's been having. I've had that happen to me once before, many years ago, when I had a thing called Lyme disease. We're here in the U.S. I don't know if it's popular in the U.S. in Europe, but you get bit by a small little tick, and you get sick, and you don't know, and then everything goes wrong with you. And I had the heart palpitation, but after I went on antibiotics, I got better. So we'll see what's going on. But I appreciate you asking. And I just gave you a quick information on it, Renee. Oscar November 3, Victor Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, QSL, Ray. QSL. I'm glad that Julie is okay. I think her name was Julie, if I'm not mistaken. My memory is not like it used to be.
Yeah.
I had a brain attack 6 years ago. I'm glad that I'm still operating, because the doctor said to me, "You're just breaking on a small line. You're taking on a small line. Otherwise, you were in a wheelchair,
wow.
Or otherwise 2 meters 50 under the ground." I'm happy that I'm still operating. You have to be a little bit luck sometimes in your life. And the coronavirus in Belgium, it's a small country, but it's getting worse and worse every day. Now, especially with the young people between 18 and 20 years old. They're taking the virus over. They bring it over one to another. They don't need. They think they don't need mask anything. They don't wash their hands thoroughly. I do that a few times a day. I never go out. I just spend my time on the radio, on my laptop. Sometimes I go to the store to buy some stuff. But otherwise, I always staying at home. So I try to be safe on that.
Yes, I did,
I have
Steve.
I have a problem with high pressure on my blood pressure and things like that. If I do get the coronavirus, I will be filing T-rate. Okay, that's for sure. But I try to stay well. Okay. Thank you for the nice QSO. I will certainly talk with you again in the next future many more times, Ray. It's always a pleasure to get in contact. W2 Radio Echo, Oscar Norway Trey, Victor Sugar, stay in 73s, and stay well there. Bye-bye for now.
Okay, great to work you. You peaking 10 to 15 over. Beautiful audio, and I wish you and the best of luck to my friends in Belgium. And yeah, I think this coronavirus is going to be around for a while, even if they find some kind of vaccine. I think we still going to be in a little bit of trouble here. I think they need medicine. They need medicine to make you feel better. And then we worry about the vaccine, but we'll see how it goes. 73, take care. Pleasure's all mine, and best wishes. And I didn't know about your broken brain, but now it's fixed. That's all good stuff. We talk about that next time. Oscar November 3, Victor Sugar, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3.
Yeah, 73.
Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa, Quebec.
What did you get about your brain? I'm telling them I'm a little bit more crazy like I was before. And then they'll stop asking about it. Okay, 73s, buddy. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Roger. Very good. We all have to be a little crazy, right, to make it through the day. If you're not a little crazy, then you're never going to make it through the day. It'd be too boring. You know, it's got to be a little bit, you got to mix it up a little bit. 73, take care. My good friend from Portugal, Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Queen. I like a local, 20 over. Go ahead.
Roger there, Ray. Very good afternoon to you. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, CT1 FPQ. You're about 20 to 25 over 9. Great signal. It's Manny, Mike Alpha November Yankee, W2, Mike Fox, and this, on the other side of the pound. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, Manny. What is your U.S. call sign, did you say?
W2, Mike Fox, W2MF. We work so many times on 160 during the contest season.
Yeah, okay, very good, Manny. Great, yeah. Good to hear you. You're sounding great. Audio's perfect. I don't know if you caught the mail or not, Manny, but I'm physically sitting in New York here in my bunker where I hide most of the time these days because of the coronavirus. Sometimes I get outside, but when I go outside, I'm working. I don't go outside for pleasure, only for work. So today, I'm indoors. I might go outside later and cut the grass, but I have no neighbors here, or very few neighbors. So I don't have to worry about them getting too close to me. So good to hear you. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5. They're monobanders at 175 over 123 over 71. That's the heights of the antennas. They're sitting right on the Atlantic Ocean in Maine. And I'm running 1 kilowatt of power. So I'm operating remote, Manny, on a Flex 6600. And the amplifier's an Expert 1K. Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Queen, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger there, Ray. I'm very, very familiar with the setup there. Once in a while I go into you guys' website, and besides that, I do receive your emails through W2MF email address. Yep. And we just arrived Saturday afternoon. We're going to stay here for about 3 months. If you got to get away from the coronavirus, I sold the QTH there in Jackson, New Jersey. I took all the antennas out. I went up selling the house in 2.5 days, and I had to take all the towers and antennas down, and everything is on the way into Portugal in the container. It's supposed to arrive the first week of October. And I've been putting the station together here for the past 2-3 years. And I never crank up the tower here. The tower is still all the way down at 24 feet, and the antenna is the first one on top of the tower. It's the TH11. And it's facing into the U.S. at the moment, running about 6 to 700 watts out of the expert amplifier, and the X-side is a Yaesu Fox Tango 5000, and the microphone is a PR781. I was going across the band, and I hear you when you were testing all the antennas one by one, and then I kept listening to the comments there. You always got a great signal. I believe this is either the second or the third time I work you from this side of the pound. And we decided to come here and spend about 3 months. We're in a village, very small village. I'm just about 10 to 12 miles away from Felipe and his father, the Charlie Radio 6 kilowatt station. And I hope I put up all the antennas, especially for the low bands, and be able to work you doing the WWCW and phone contest in a couple of months. I'm not going to hold any longer there, Ray. I know there is a lot of stations calling you. Like always, got a great signal into Europe. And I also got Kilo November 2 Tango listener. I'm going to QSY and talk to him for a few minutes before we QRT for dinner. Thank you for coming back to us, Ray. We'll listen to your final, and then we'll QSY. W2 Radio Echo from CT1 Fox Papa Queen.
Yeah, okay, very good. Fantastic. Wow, what a copy. Beautiful audio. We're really working well for you. And congrats on selling the house. Yeah, that's, that whole thing, with everybody moving out of New York City, everybody moving out, going to the suburbs, you don't have to worry about selling the house anymore. I don't know if that was the situation you had. But I'm 1 hour north of New York City, here in the Hudson Valley. And I was actually in Long Island yesterday. I was down in Great Neck, Long Island, and the day before. I replaced the cables on a US 72 footer. And I did it upright. And it was interesting, to say the least. Not the favorite thing to do, replacing cables on a crank-up tower. A lot of come-alongs and a lot of crowbars and a lot of praying. I'd rather be on a 200-foot tower putting up a big antenna instead of working on one of those crank-up towers. Well, anyway, yeah, it's good to hear you. And I looked you up on QRZ as you were transmitting, and of course you look familiar. We may have even met before. And congratulations on the move and staying there in Portugal. And it all sounds like good stuff. Congratulations. We'll catch you certainly on 160. We have good system antennas on 160, and we have a lot of fun working DX. And as you know, we operate only remote. I'm on my PC here, also running a Heil microphone, the PR77. It's plugged directly into the PC, and I'm using the control button on the computer here, on the keyboard as my push to talk. But I can put Vox in if I really wanted to as well. All right, 73, Manny. Pleasure's all mine. You're sounding great. Be well, be safe over there in Portugal. Enjoy the weather and stay safe. Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Queen, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger there, Ray. We did met years ago in Dayton. When it used to be in Dayton, I still remember it was just either the first or the second year you and I think it's WW2DX. Yeah. You guys are trying to promote remote operation there, and that was many years ago. And we've been to Dayton. Last time it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, you probably met there.
And I don't know if I'm going to be there next year or not. I'm going back to the States. Thursday end of December, but we're going to be living in Florida, about 22 miles north of Daytona, a place they call Palm Coast. We got a place there also.
I hope to work you again. If he's not before, you'll be doing the
Sugar Japan
contest,
2
and I'm very familiar with the stuff you guys got there on 160, the 4 square. Keep up the good work. Once in a while, I'll watch your videos. Great job there, Ray. You and WW2DX. Keep up the great work and keep getting those
Manny.
customers. And keep up those multi operations there with everybody doing remote. At least you don't have a problem with the coronavirus. 73 then enjoyed the open and also the pileup. For the final, there'll be 2 radio echoes, CT1 FPQ clear. I'm going to find a clear frequency, and I'm going to talk for a few minutes with Pat, Kilo November 2 Tango. I used to be his neighbor in Jackson. 73 is there, Ray, and all the best to you and yours.
Okay, Manny, pleasure's all mine. Thanks for the nice words, and yeah, we're having a lot of fun. You know, I'm now retired. I was a Teamster for 30 years. Worked out of Mount Vernon, New York for Pepsi Cola. So now I'm just I do what I want now. You know, I do a little of the remote stuff. I do a little bit of the tower stuff. I do a little bit with the grandkids. I do a little bit of the streaming, which I'm doing right now. So you may even catch the video later. If you want to look back, it's 50 minutes into the video. You'll see how good you sound. You sound beautiful. 73, Manny. Take care. Charlie Tango 1, Fox Papa Queen, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Take care now.
November 8, Radio Yankee.
We got somebody on the back of the beam, stateside, November 8, Radio Yankee. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9.
Thanks, Ray. I won't hold it. You got a lot of people calling. Name is Ryan here in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. You're 5 and 9 with QSB here in the UP. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ryan. Good to hear you. I know we've met before online. Good to hear you. You're sounding great. 5'9", very strong. And I'm beaming Europe. Can imagine how loud you are if I turn the antenna. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Rig is a 6600 by Flex, same as you're using, and running about maybe 1300 watts out of the AL 1500. Antenna is a Mosley TA53 at 40 feet, pointed in your direction. Won't hold it, Ray. Glad to meet you here on 20 meters. Enjoy watching your videos on Facebook, and was just on lunch break here, and I saw, and figured I'd try to get on and give you a call. So 7-3, and good luck in the contest this weekend. I might work a little bit of it myself. W2RE from N8RY. 7-3.
Okay, appreciate it. Fantastic. Good to work. Yeah, you won't see me in the ready contest, but the young lads, the young kids are going to be on. I don't know what call sign they're using, but the next contest you see me in is probably CQ Worldwide, and that'll be at the end of October. Good to work you. 73. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be well, and we'll catch you. Your Flex 6600 sounding great. Bye-bye.
Delta 1, Delta Mike 4, Mike X-ray.
Mike X-ray, go ahead.
Yankee.
Is there a Mike X-ray,
Delta Japan 4, Mike X-ray.
Delta Mike Sierra.
Delta Japan 4, Mike X-ray. Is that you, Sven? Sugar Victor Echo November. Is that you? Over.
Roger, Ray. That's me, Sven, out of Germany. Yourself?
Ah, you threw me off. I usually hear November Alpha 5, Mike X-ray. Very good, Sven. You're sounding good. 59, even out of Germany. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. I've worked yesterday in the CWT out of Croatia, and today here out of Munich. But I have to switch the antennas all the time because we have some heavy noise here. On the beam I can't hear, but on the vertical I can hear you, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Very good. Well, good to get you in the log here today. I've been on the radio about 1 hour now. I'm going to go get some lunch. And good to see you. I hope everything's... How's the 9... with the new Flex radio in there, how's the 9 Alpha station working? Very reliable now? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, it's very reliable, but I think there's still the old
Flex radio, but I don't really know if Rich bought a new one. But it's working great and no connection issues. And having
Flex is
fun
the way to go.
from the station 9.8 yourself.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, very good. Yeah, our biggest issue isn't the Flex radio. We have amplifier problems. No amplifier today on the market any good that can last. They all have their issues. So we just got to get the amplifier. Once we find a good, reliable amplifier, we're going to be in good shape. All right, take care. We'll catch you later. Delta Japan 4, Mike X-Ray, Ven, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks for picking me up, Ray. 73s and all the best. Take care.
Bye-bye, thanks. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay,
I'm going to jump out of here for some lunch. Appreciate everybody calling in. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, don't check out of here. I'm just going to show you yesterday I'm going to show you yesterday. This is the crank up tower I'm talking about. So yesterday we did the crank up tower, and this is the new cables we put in. And let me show you what the let me see if I can find the what it looked like beforehand here. I'm just looking for the pictures here. So this is the before. This is the before picture. If you see the cables are 10 years old. For a matter of fact, I replaced these cables 10 years ago. But when we replaced it 10 years ago, we were able to fold the tower over. But now this client has trees and so many things in the way, we can't fold the tower over anymore. So we had to do the changing of the cable, doing it upright. And if you see all brand new cables here on the spool, there's 6 cables on a U.S. tower. And to replace them with the tower up, it's a little bit difficult. Trying to get your hands in there, using come-alongs, using crowbars to replace these cables. It took, believe it or not, almost 12 hours to do. And here's my son Bobby on the right, and here I am on the left. We did have a third guy. So the 3 of us were able to knock it out. So that's what I've been doing the last 2 days. That's why I haven't been streaming. And here's my beautiful granddaughter, Ella. This is her in the shack from the other day. So that's what we're up to. Appreciate everybody being in here today. And as always, great to see you in here. Thanks for being part of the show. And before I check out of here, let me just say hello to the last few people that checked in here. Great to see, and thanks for watching BT8 Papa Zulu over there on Twitch TV. Thanks for being in there. Pietro, Italy Tango 9 Oscar Papa Radio. Thanks for being in there. Hey, Connor, be good. Yeah, Michael, the conditions aren't great. Good to see you in here, Mike. Sugar Japan 2 Whiskey. Ryan, we just had QSO. Good to see you in here, Ryan. Stuart. And Steve Haas, my friend down there in Long Island. Good to see you in here. N2AJ. He's a legend, Mr. Haas. And, of course, we worked a bunch of you out in here today. So thank you for being part of the show. Please share with the video, and we'll catch you later. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo on the RA